Grant Delpit talking about what he has seen from this Rams offense.
So it starts with the gunslinger they got at quarterback, man. Stafford, he's been around the league forever. I think it's I don't know what year, 14, 13, it's one of them. So he does a good job of spreading the ball around. They got a nice rookie receiver that's come about in Puka. Cooper Kupp's getting back healthy. So they spread the ball around, man, and they do a great job of getting guys open. So that's something that we got to control. But we love passing games as DBs, so it's our opportunity.
You mentioned all the Rams, Stafford and those receivers. What about that running back, Kyren Williams? Had a big game last week. What do you see out of him?
He run the ball hard, man. He run the ball very. He's a downhill runner, and he looking for contact. So he's a Notre Dame guy. I think Jock familiar with him. So we watch the tape, man, and we feel there's a lot of good running backs this year. So I think that's gonna prepare us. And they ran the ball too much last game, so we got a big emphasis on that. Even though this team isn't the biggest running game team, we got to play that to our advantage.
And Brad, that is without question the guy that concerns the bigger backs. Kenneth Walker, the Seahawks, Pirine even with Denver, and now Kyren Williams. That I'm with you, Grant Delpit. Got to limit that.
Yeah, listen, they Browns are kind of, I don't want to say they're catching them at the wrong time, but they're catching them at this team as they're getting healthy, right, a little bit. And McVay has really wanted, this week in talking to some people, that cover the Rams, McVay has wanted Kyren Williams to be the guy, like their bell cow for some time, right? But he just hasn't been able to stay healthy for long spurts. So last week, him coming off the IR, finally healthy, they really featured him. He had 200 yards from scrimmage. So he's a handful. Like, he really is a handful. So, and a very talented back. So they will, they're very multiple in their run game. They got hit a long shot last week to Atwell, another receiver they have that can kind of stretch your defense vertically early. And it kind of, freed things up for them. And they really, had a lot of success on the offensive game. Interesting stuff, though, about their pass game last week, real quick, Dave, with Stafford. 129 on 229 yards last week were yards after catch. And 25 of his 33 passing attempts, or 25 completions of his 33 completions, were at 10 yards or less. 9 of them at the line of scrimmage or behind. So a lot of this stuff is very short pass game stuff, and they're looking to get their athletes the ball in space and let them create yards after catch. So Brown's speed, defensive speed, should be able to negate some of that, I hope.
Yep, got a tackle in the open field. The man coverage also should work against that, if you will. The quick passes usually against a zone.